him in a position that he's going to have to make a mistake. Because, like, the guy's been playing the game forever. He's been a top player in the region forever. So, I mean, like, he's probably seen every trick in the book. So if you're going to trick him, you got to be, like, you got to be damn good.
Adaptation's always, like, a strength with him.
Oh, yeah.
So you always want to go ahead and try to just throw him a changeup. You got to show him something new in Game 3.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If you want to last that long.
I mean, if you get the Game 3, that's the issue right now. But, yeah, no, ZD definitely a champion of MDVA. Pretty much if you're coming through and you're trying to bully the region, you're trying to take a big old W here, that's definitely one of the players you're going to have to go through, at least at one point or another. But, yeah, we're about to get started here. Looks like they decided on PS2. You know, we might just see PS2 the whole time.
I mean, that's just kind of how it goes, isn't it?
It is sometimes.
Bring back Stage Morph? Can we get that too?
Yo, Stage Morph is actually super sick.
I know.
But there we go. Ooh, we're seeing Rob. Oh, wait, no. There it is. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. We're seeing the pit. But there we go. So we're seeing Inkling, which I feel like just kind of fell off the face of the earth for a little bit.
Sure, yeah.
You got Pyramithra and Joker. So, you know, we got the old top-tier Inkling, you know, not quite not, you know, settled down a little bit. Still a pretty good character, like still a very good character. And he's kind of settling for some other good characters as well. Great with fundamentals, but we'll see how it plays out.
Inkling definitely one of those characters that, as you said, fell off, but I kind of think it slept on. A lot of people just forget about, oh, high-tier characters? Well, you got X, Y, Z. Where's Inkling fall? Mid-tier? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. No, you do not have a backer like Inkling does and be a mid-tier. I'm sorry. It just does not work that way. But here we go. We're going to get things started off here with the tried and true. Whoa,
okay, I respect it. Okay. Colorondo immediately trying to start this match off with a wild side B.
Holy, that was crazy. Like, that was like, if he actually landed, that would have been one of the, like, hardest call-outs I would have ever seen.
Mental
like,
damage?
Yeah, 0.5 second call-out.
All right, ZD forced to the corner. Colorondo trying to go ahead and jump out of it. That neutral air seems to actually be even more disjointed than a lot of Fox's options, so Wolf probably going to have the advantage here. ZD has to recover low and does, just barely missing that down smash with Colorondo.
What a beautiful angle on that, too, being able to just grab the ledge unimpeded. But there we go. Now back off stage once more. Colorondo looking good. Can they find a way to close out the stock? No, ZD gets on the stage, starts racking up some damage here. Big punish.
Almost getting that up air to try to claim it early. He's doing a really, really low angle, taking advantage of that little lip underneath the platform.
Yeah, no, seriously, these angles have been absolutely stunning. Like, ZD is just absolutely killing it there. And you need that. You need that with Fox sometimes to be able to survive. Look at that.
He just looks at it. He doesn't try to challenge it anymore.
Yeah, how do you compete with that angle? You got to go off stage, but at that point, if you miss, you give ZD free stage control, and then you're on the opposite end there. You're going to get edge guard in some way, shape, or form. Try to ult the up smash out of the shield. Not going to be able to clip anything here, but this is really down to the wire on the first stock.
Yeah, Colorondo trying to play a little bit more defensively here, while ZD is more of a bait and punish. He's trying to get Colorondo to drop shield, trying to get him to play unsafe, but right now he maintains the defense and takes the first stock. Yeah,
great stuff on the back throw. I mean, it's a back throw. You know, it's not like it's super hard to do, but just finding the positioning for it, being able to close out that stock. But now we got the Wolf battle here. Wolf pack in full force here.
We have too many of them in this region, so ZD is very familiar with this ditto.
What are you telling me? Are you telling me that MDVA was basically nothing but Wolves in PS2 for the longest time?
Yeah, that's all we have. We don't get anything else.
No, we're going to see a back throw from ZD. Not going to be able to take that stock out of here. Oh.
One whiff grab, that's all it takes. You can't whiff anything in front of Wolf. This character has so many explosive punish options.
Right. And here we go. We got the Inkling versus the Wolf. Man, it's like we're watching the beginning of Smash Ultimate all over again.
True, both these characters swinging, but Inkling just ducking underneath ZD already. And look at that string, forcing him off stage. He has no double jump.
Uh-oh, bad news. Okay, gets a nice side B, going to be able to get right to ledge. But man, Colorondo was certainly on point with that edge guard, trying to close out that stock as best as possible. We're finally getting on the board here, getting some good damage.
Down
a couple forward airs. Woo, okay.
Tries to the back here, but can't get the sweet spot instead of the down air. The dash attack, you can't roll her from edge against this character. Gets the down smash to clean that up, and that stock was going really even until all of a sudden one edge trap, and that's all it takes.
I mean, Colorondo had a fantastic lead, but we got, you know, Aegis right now, one of the biggest problems in the game. We're going to see if ZD can wrangle this character in, and even if you do, you got to deal with the unorthodox pick of the pit at the end of it. Oh, nice stuff.
It's also really interesting that, oh no, is that dead? That is the weak hit of the neutral air is enough to take it, and that exploitable recovery turning out to be an early stock for Colorondo right there.
Yeah, definitely a very rough position. I don't know what happened at the very end, but you know what? It is what it is sometimes. ZD just absolutely tearing it up. As soon as that Wolf came out, it's like, all right, listen, I'm going to start winning this game because I feel like you got too much momentum and, you know, behind you. So I'm going to have to find a way to halt it, put it all behind me instead. and going to be able to close out that game one. So great stuff from ZD. Getting into game 2, are we going to see any changes? We're going to see Sephiroth come out for Colorondo.
So sticking, that's interesting actually, because the Wolf felt like it was playing really well. So that'd be a odd swap away. So we're keeping Pythra, we're swapping Wolf out for Joker and sticking with Inkling as well.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, they did kind of get, I'm not saying they got cheesed, but it was a very awkward situation with the Aegis, so they might still be more confident with that. But I do feel like the Wolf was, like you said, it was really good.
It beat ZD's Fox. Like, just straight up.
It got a super hot start. So I think this is a bit of a strange pick, but maybe he knows something with the Sephiroth that we don't know.
Definitely going to be able to get a lot better ledge traps and edge guards against these characters. That's one thing that ZD has in this lineup. Every single one of his characters has a very linear recovery. They can pick one angle, and if you can toss out a hitbox there's nothing they can do about it.
Right. Here we go. Going to get started here. The Fox versus Sephiroth on a battlefield. Getting a little bit of damage here. Colorondo, okay, doing a nice job. Getting some good damage in. Controlling some good space.
It's absolutely terrifying. Fox loves to jump around character shields, try to get the cross up with the neutral air and stuff like that, but Colorondo trying to make that incredibly risky with that back air and the up air that covers so much space for Seth.
And there we go. Okay, gets one up air. This is a really dangerous spot. Dash attack, not going to be enough from that side of stage, but, you know, if they were a little bit closer to that blast zone, we might have seen a dead Fox here. And we're seeing that continuing trend from Colorondo to just kind of really dominate this Fox real quick.
They're actually backing off. Colorondo not trying to be aggressive whatsoever, just trying to whiff punish ZD, and it was really working out. Ooh, gets the one wing though, but misses the tech, and unforced error in the worst possible time.
And that's like, it's something that ZD's so good at too. If he can find that positioning to get that drag down forward air, he's gonna convert off of it. And as we can see, taking that up smash, and it probably had a little bit to do with how light Sephiroth is, but I feel like they might have been dead no matter what character they were. Agreed. Oh!
I was not expecting that to be a death right. That every time that character gets a hit, it's like, okay, yeah, probably dead. Yeah. That makes sense.
And this is a little bit cheating, huh? Isn't this like a 3-on-4 situation now? You just press down B, you get to switch your character. It's a little insane. TOs, help out. But here we go, gonna get a nice little bread and butter combo for Mythra, putting on a little bit of damage here. We got the Wolf for ZD, trying to find a way to turn this around, get that momentum back in their pocket.
He just hasn't been able to land so far. Gets a string, but great air dodge in by Colorondo. Could not get covered with that neutral air. And ZD in another awkward spot. Even using the platforms to the advantage here is Colorondo. Great positioning, just sharking ZD. Great jump away, though.
Yeah, Colorondo's definitely doing a good job. I mean, you get these fast disjoint moves. You kind of get to cover a lot of space. You get to move around very quickly as well. But now we're getting into Pyra, so the power's coming out to play. Not going to be able to convert off the down air. But this is looking dangerous. Wow, going to be able to take out that second stock. Only 56 as well. Going to be fighting this Pit. Shouldn't be too bad for Colorondo at all. They might be able to take this game.
True, Pit is a character that I don't know how it matches up in this matchup. It feels like Mythra can just overwhelm him. Look at what he has to do. He has to expend all of his jumps and go super high, and then Colorondo just guards the landing. You can go as high as you want, ZD. I'm going to guard the ground, and I'm going to reset my jumps. I
was kind of a little weird to do all those jumps. I don't know how I feel about that, but either way, I mean, ZD's still on the board. I mean, this Pit is practice. They could very well turn this around, so Colorondo's got to continue to play their game, and they still have Inkling at the end as well, so it's definitely not over. Oh, beautiful edge guard. Just continuing that combo to be able to close out that stock.
The point-blank range arrow, too, again, exploiting that weak recovery. It's what you have to do in that matchup, and now Inkling coming in a position where you only really need to put on like 30 or 40% or so, and then you can get the Buha.
And then we got the great mash from ZD, going to be able to get out of that situation, not wanting to drop game 2. No damage yet in Colorondo. And 102, I mean, that rage is just going to start coming out here in a little bit. Inkling can basically trade with almost anything Pit can do, so it's just a matter of just playing your game, be smart about it, and just try to get as much as you can out of any opening.
Can we talk about how Colorondo's swinging for the fences, too? How many rollers have we seen? This man has one thing on his mind. One spike, not quite enough.
Yo, is it ZD time? It might be. Gonna get back to stage, right? We'll use the side B to get to the ledge. Colorondo's, they gotta be nervous.
Gets a down throw, not going to get any kind of a platform trap, though. Good utilization of Inkling's movement to get out of dodge there. Misses one backer, just gets the second, and then sharking so far. Colorondo follows ZD's drift off stage. It's slow aerial mobility coming in to bite him right there.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a tough spot, and you knew that they were ready for it too, because like ZD, it looked like they were thinking about recovering low, but it seemed like Colorondo was kind of ready for that, and ZD recognized it, so tried to get that switch up, tried to get that jump out of there, but Colorondo reacted accordingly, closing out that stock. It was a bit rough. It was definitely a rough situation there, but Colorondo's here to play.
So we're getting a swap out on ZD's side. No more Fox and no more Pit. Instead, Roy and Rob.
I think it's a smart pick. I mean, the Fox has kind of gotten sauced like the first 2 games.
Yeah, it just feels like it hasn't been clicking quite so well here for ZD. Instead, reaching deeper into the toolbox and pulling out Roy and Rob. He's won matches and even bracket sets with both of these characters, so these are not just out of the world pockets for ZD.
No, I mean, a lot of them are just characters that got some great fundamentals. As you know, you'll be able to do well with them, and ZD's kind of Mr. Fundamental in MDVA. So we're just going to see where this goes. Right now, off to a good start there, getting 30%, couple forward airs, putting that pressure off stage.
Hold on, we're going to have to talk about Rob and fundamentals in a bit, though.
Listen, you still need fundamentals to make the character work. I'm not saying they don't have anything else, but... But either way, 72% right now. ZD off to a much better start here. And this could be really dangerous because I think one of the things that's really interesting is Rob and Roy are probably much better picks for Squad Strike because they can cover so many different matchups.
Agreed. Yeah, not so much polarizing characters that they have to worry about. Lands aggressively with that back air. Colorondo takes it on the chin, and that's an early exit for Sephiroth.
Yep. Sephiroth, I mean, such a tall character and so light too. It's a really big weakness, but I mean, the strengths that you get out of them are pretty phenomenal. But I mean, unfortunately, I don't think we saw the wing come out at all. Maybe on that final hit, but that's about it.
ZD just crossing up Colorondo, not able to get that turnaround that he needed. Now ZD, whenever he gets down, it feels like he gets so much percent. Colorondo does a really good job of guarding against landing with that double jump, but...
Ooh. Yeah, ZD definitely going for a little bit of a cheeky side B right there. Maybe it was a misinput. I don't know. I'd like to believe that they were definitely trying to go for something crazy. The platform actually going to save them a little bit because I feel like Colorondo, if that platform wasn't moving, probably could have converted off something else, tried to close out that stock. Oh, that was scary.
Just has to go ahead and try to fire off the up smash. No hard punish, though. Edge trap situation. Dash attack not going to work. Great parry on the down air, but look at that move. Even if you get the parry, it's just so disjointed that how do you punish it?
Ooh, okay, Blazing End not going to be able to clip. I thought they were going to get at least clip there a little bit. But going for the forward throw. Nice throw out with the side B. On the Blazing End, going to be able to cover that recovery, but still going to get the stock one way or another. But 130, though.
So now we're at that point where Rob Berry is a very real threat. And yeah, that's don't even need it. Don't even need it right there. That is an incredibly aggressive option by Colorondo.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I think it was just trying to go for something, try to get a little bit of damage, potentially closing out a stock. But yeah, that was definitely super aggressive.
No ZD?
No, ZD's fine. ZD's fine. Is he? Okay, getting back to the ledge. Good stuff. Gonna get one splat bomb, a second one for good measure, maybe. Getting some trades. This is actually working out for Colorondo at the moment. You're trading repeatedly, but you know what? Like, you're getting some good damage, and you're not even taking that much yourself.
He's trading 3 or 4 times with a blind spot in neutral air. Colorondo clearly knows this matchup, and ZD was just committing to a tool that Colorondo has the ability to beat out.
Okay, there we go. ZD's starting to really control some space here. Although they're back off stage, they continue to rack up this damage now. 92% on the final character for Colorondo. They need to make a big play here. Can they get it? Oh, they could have got it. They could have pushed a button to close out that stock, but they looked like they were a little nervous.
ZD trying to get that grab, but instead forced off stage. These edge traps have been so good. Finally not doing the rising nair that was getting so hard punished by Colorondo. Gyro is down, just waiting it out. Good option right there.
Yep, nice little back air. Try to get some good damage. All right, forward throw. Oh, trying to convert into that back air, trying to find a way to close out this Rob, and that will be it some way, somehow. But now you got to deal with a Roy on the final stock, and you're at 112. So pretty much you just need to get that JR. Oh, no, he misinput it. That probably could have closed the game out.
So this is going to be an interesting one because Colorondo has the opportunity to get ZD off stage. We may very well see an early exit. ZD has to jealously guard his double jump here.
Yeah, no, that's definitely going to be a scary situation. 150 now. I mean, honestly, a plethora of options could just close out, Inkling here. Oh, he got the weak hit. That's so unfortunate. All right. Throws out the nair, another weak hit, but still, it just continues to get higher and higher in percentage-wise. I mean, Colorondo's got to play beautifully and not going to be able to play safe enough as we're going to see that forward air close it all out. Great stuff from ZD, clutching it when it mattered most.
Racking